right, hi everyone. Welcome. My name is Audrey. This is Aslan. And welcome to my 100-day project. Today is day 46 of my 100-day project, and today we're going to paint blueberries. I tried to wear something blue, but then it kind of looks purple on the camera, so meh. I guess some blueberries can look sort of purplish. Um, yeah, I was really happy that Aslan could join me. It's funny because if any of you are cat owners, then you know that, once a cat sits on you, you can't move, like you've been chosen, you can't move. And so it was funny because my door was wide open before I started, and he sat down maybe like 20 minutes ago, and I was like, oh no, like the door is wide open. And usually I like it kind of closed just because I feel like it looks kind of scary, like on camera, when you see just a door wide open. Maybe that's just my perception and it doesn't matter, but I kind of felt that way. And so I texted my husband and I was like, hey, can you close the door for me? Because Aslan's sitting on me. So anyway, that was just a fun anecdote. Anyway, it's really like rainy here. It's thunderstorming here in Chicago. And so, yeah, I'm just excited to relax and paint tonight. So let's get into it. Let's start with our breathing exercise. Um, yeah, here we go. All right. Let me just bring us back together. Hi, Linda. Oh, you're here. Your cat is here too. Yay. Hi, Juniper. Oh yeah, flooding. Yeah, we had a crazy rainfall. Oh my gosh, was it yesterday or 2 days ago or something like that? And it was just yeah, thankfully it didn't flood in my area, but like other parts of Chicago definitely experienced flooding, and there were flood warnings too. So yeah, really like yeah, just crazy weather that we've been having lately with the air quality that's still kind of going on. I hope it's a little better by you, Linda. Yeah, well, let's get into it. Thanks for joining. And I just wanted to do a quick plug. So this is a color swatch chart that I made for all of my Holbein gouache. Remember how I got the spring, summer, fall, winter set? So if you haven't watched that video, yeah, watch it because I kind of talk about, I obviously I swatch every single color, but then I also talk about the whole set and then how the colors are curated and whether I like it or not. I mean, in general, like the quality, the consistency, the color vibrancy, I don't argue with because I mean just look at that. It's just beautiful. They're so vivid and vibrant. I love it. But some of the color choices, I was like, come on, Holbein, really? But who am I to say anything? I mean, I'm not the manufacturer and I don't work for Holbein. So it's just my opinions, just my thoughts. But if you're interested, check it out. All right, here we go. So I do color swatches for, all of my paints because sometimes I don't know, sometimes the color that you see on here in the tube or, in the pan isn't always what you get, and watercolors and sometimes even gouache, they dry like differently. Sometimes they dry lighter, sometimes they dry darker. Usually they dry lighter. And so it's good to have a color swatch like this so you know what you're gonna get. Uh-oh, now Aslan's roaming around. Yeah, so for example, I wanted to use this indigo color for my blueberries, but like if you look at the tube, like it basically looks like almost black, you know, like almost like super dark, dark blue. But then when you look at it when it's painted, here I'll try to point at the actual indigo, like look at that color. Like it's actually a pretty like when it's lightened, it actually is just like a really deep navy blue, you know? So that's why a color swatch is really important, not just for gouache, but for watercolor, just any media actually. So even colored pencils, pastels, just all of that. So always make a color chart, okay? All right. Okay. So today I'm going to use my Stay Wet palette because I have some blues in there already and a little bit of that purple, although I might not use it. And then I'm going to use some leftover green that I have from my other palette. And then I may have to squeeze some more out. So I do have my leek green color here too. So let's do it. Tell me what you're working on in the chat. Um, and I can't wait to see what you've done. You know, if you're on social media, please tag me at Audrey Rod Design. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, obviously YouTube, TikTok, like all of that. So yeah, I'd love to see what you've got going on. Okay, and here's my sketchbook. Oh, Linda. Oh, thank you for watching the video. I know I saw your comment. Oh, you also do it on the back pages of your journal so you know better how it will look. Yep. The paper in the set, yeah, sure, it's different than the journal pages for sure. That is great advice because this paper is actually hot press paper and this is 25% cotton. So even the paper quality will yeah, just show slight variations in your like in the color possibly. So yeah, great point. Okay. Let's do this. All right, I'll see you guys in a little bit. right. Hi, everyone. Welcome. Hello, hello. So here are my blueberries. It became a lot more, for lack of a better word, cluttered than I originally intended. Like I just wanted like just the blueberries, in clusters of three and then single ones. And then when I started using that indigo color, like first of all, a beautiful color. I mean, just look at this. Like it's right there. Like it's just so beautiful. So once I started using that indigo color, I was like, you know what? I gotta paint some dark blueberries now. And I think it actually worked because, it was starting to look a little one-dimensional because everything was like the same value. And so adding just a couple, okay, several of these darker blueberries, I felt like kind of brought the composition a little bit closer together. So yeah, so I'm glad I made the call on that. And then I thought I tried to mix up a darker green, but that didn't turn out. So, meh. Yeah, but I wanted to keep this like as simple as I could and didn't want to, do like slices, that I did with some of the other fruits because blueberries are just so small and cute. And so I kind of wanted to just capture its smallness and cuteness. So hopefully I succeeded in that. Thank you, Rena. I like this pattern too. Yes, I love the indigo. It's so pretty. Like if you water it down just a touch, it's like a bright navy. Almost, yeah, like a like that seems like a contradiction because navy is such a dark color, but yeah, it's like a bright navy. I wish you guys could like see this in person. I'll try to get up close. But yeah, there it is. Anyway, um, let's see. Let's see how we're doing. So yeah, let's go ahead and end our time together. So I always wash out my brush and then blot and inhale and exhale as we do that. So let's do that. So inhale, exhale, and take a moment to, say some affirmations and remind yourself that, you're an artist, you're growing, you're learning, and it's important to take this time and be creative. So let's do that. I'm gonna put on this side. All right. Well, thank you again so much for joining. Obviously, Aslan has left the building. I don't know where he went, but that's okay. Here it is, also in this view. Also, I did not plan this, but it's kind of cool that I got red, white, and blue. 4th of July was yesterday, so it just kind of worked out that way. Did not plan this. All right, so I will be live next on Friday. Tomorrow we're taking Aslan to the vet, so I hope, it's just a routine checkup, so I'm sure everything's fine. But and because of that, I will be live on Friday. And Friday, I believe I will be painting. Let me just check my schedule real quick. Friday, I'll be painting cherries. Yay! Like I mentioned, I'm gonna continue on with the fruit pattern theme for a while. I don't know how long, and I don't know if I'm gonna do every single fruit out there or not, but for the foreseeable future, I'll be doing fruit patterns. So thank you again so much for joining me. I will see you guys next time. Bye.